watching? I've come a long way already. I just know I'll win the Inter High.
That's 3, which means he's won enough individual bouts now to qualify. He's in top form today, as expected.
So, Onimaru's back, huh? Seems he really did invest 3 years into training. His patience is admirable. But he won't beat me as long as he has that look on his face. Then again, he's not the only one aiming to. Time to meet my challengers in the ring and defend my title.
On the west side, Hayashi. On the east side, Tennoji.
The bout is decided. East side wins.
I'm going to enjoy putting an end to Hakuro's reign.
What do you think? Can you beat him, Sosuke?
If I had any doubt, I wouldn't be here.
Shido Tennoji, from Totori Hakuro, the reigning champ of high school sumo. I didn't think we'd draw him this early on in the competition. It's a tough match right out of the gate.
You make it out to sound like a bad thing, but it suits me just fine. The whole reason I'm here is to upset the odds and do the impossible. I'll bring down Tennoji and show everyone what I already know. That there's another incredible fighter here today!
What do I think of Ushio? He's got strength, and I have nothing but admiration for the guy making it this far, considering the body he was stuck with. Looking at me now, you would have never guessed, but I used to be quite small myself. I'm the only one in my family who isn't. I'm truly thankful to the sumo gods for blessing me with this physique.
Ready!
Hinomaru! I know there's no reason to tell you this, and you already know it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Win this! Go out there and become the high school Yokozuna!
I will.
This is it. Your admission to the Pro League is on the line.
Tennoji's someone I've always had immense respect for. He was both the middle and high school Yokozuna. I get to fight someone who's already walked down the path I'm traveling.
On the east side, Ushio. On the west side, Tennoji.
Today, I defeat the champion and take the crown!
Their spirits are so intense you can feel them on the second floor. When I imagine what it's like in the ring, it sends chills down my spine.
He truly is the Yokozuna of this space. An opponent with even the slightest bit of uncertainty would be engulfed by his aura and unable to fight to their full ability. However, that's only true for the weak-spirited. With the confidence and resolve Hinomaru's been steadily building for this day, he can take on even a Yokozuna.
A forearm charge?
He struck him despite his low stance and speed?
He's fast. Went from a wild forearm charge to a precise grapple like it was nothing.
No surprise. The boss built up momentum from the get-go.
It's the captain's first time fighting someone so short, but he didn't hesitate for a second.
He knew the exact moment to grab his belt. It's not just his stature. His skill's equally impressive.
Shido Tennoji. Measuring at 188 centimeters, he's been blessed with size. But in elementary school, he wasn't considered imposing at all. You can't predict when your growth spurt will hit, or to what extent. So he trained in techniques that would help him survive against larger sumos. The road that Hinomaru is on, Tennoji knows all too well. But now, looking back at what he went through, it's almost as if the path he traveled was laid out by the sumo gods to make him the strongest wrestler in history. As though they picked him out of the crowd and said, "You, enter the ring."
You should know by now, sumo gods. Whatever ordeal you put me through, I won't stop! Stay out of this!
Onimaru has speed on his side. And power too. But that's not all. He can shield his own belt and seize his opponents. He's been the same height for so long he's perfected the art of blocking grabs. And then counterattacking.
You'll never take this away from me! You listening? I love it too much!
Shorty's got the edge!
No! Not yet!
I've studied your moves, Ushio, and I know all about your counterattack. Not only that, I'm aware its main purpose is to get a firm grip with your right hand. The left doesn't matter. So by sealing off your grab, I can cut your offensive power in half.
He's throwing him!
And it's working. I see. Trying to create an opening for your right hand.
Damn! In that case...
Quick as a flash, you'll change it up and go for throat strikes instead. There. There's nothing you can do I haven't predicted.
He's not reacting to incoming moves. He's anticipating them before they even happen. Say what you will, but he's done his homework.
My brother studied every wrestler here.
Tsuyoshi Kanamori. He's hard to shift once he buckles down, but he can't react to a fast attack.
Even on your time off, you're watching sumo.
It's my hobby. I enjoy studying all different styles of sumo. Besides, a Yokozuna can still fall to wrestlers who are lower in rank than he is. If I'm prepared, I can't lose.
He knows about the pressure of defending a title. That's why he keeps his ego in check and always researches opponents before a match. As a result, he's never lost a bout. Not once his entire time in high school.
He's feeling the strain now. Grappling with somebody twice your size can't be easy.
This guy's not so tough.
You're breathing hard. Having a rough time, Ushio? You poor creature. There isn't another sumo wrestler your size out there who can match your talent. But surely you noticed by now. No other sumo wrestler is suffering as intensely as you are. Let's get this over with. It's too painful to watch.
He doesn't understand the first thing about Hinomaru. You said that you love sumo more than anyone else. It's no secret. But I wonder, has anyone ever called you on that statement before?
Preparing for this day has been several things. Difficult, painful, discouraging. But whatever I encountered, I never got burnt out on sumo, not even once! No one loves it more than me, including you!
Onimaru, I can see the flames on your back.
A double-handed grip. He's readying the 100,000 demon drop.
You spent too much time testing the waters, Tennoji. Once Onimaru's in that position, it only means one thing: trouble.
He needs to get him off balance before executing the technique. Fortunately, he's learned there are infinite ways to set up his opponent.
Rock him back and forth, left and right! Don't stop! Not until he loses his balance! Two-handed demon storm!
Sideways jerk!
Yanking him back and forth. He used the same technique in Nagoya. I doubt there's footage of it, though. Before, he'd go straight from that stance into the 100,000 demon drop. There's no reason to be scared of one-shot techniques. But if he's willing to use a powerhouse move like that as a setup, one thing's for sure. Even you'll have trouble anticipating what his next plan of attack will be, Tennoji.
Maybe facing off against him this early on was a good thing. If it had been any later, Ushio would have already showed his hand by now, and wouldn't have been in peak physical condition. He caught me with my guard down several times in the training hall. Once he's in that stance, even a pro would have difficulty escaping.
He grabbed on!
Damn, brute force!
He's still flinging him around!
Go!
He doesn't have enough arm strength to stop your twists, create a bigger whirlpool, and suck Tennoji in!
Now's his chance!
Finish him! 100 Demon Takedown!
There's no way.
Hinomaru's technique!
100 Demon Takedown!
It's weird seeing someone taller than Onimaru using his move. Like it's 10 times more powerful than usual.
He was biding his time, waiting for an opening. No one but a champ counters one throw with another.
So this is your new style of sumo? Impressive. Seems those 3 difficult years of middle school provided you with more than just pain. Goes to show I don't know everything about this sport, and the fire burning inside those who practice it.
Not yet. It isn't over.
You're even stronger than I imagined, Tennoji. I've always respected your strength. The first time I saw you fight, it was forever seared into my mind. Even though you were small, you were so powerful. I watched your bout over and over to the point I started dreaming about it. Everyone around me had gotten bigger. Even if I wasn't winning, watching you that day made me feel like a giant. You showed me even guys our size can win. You may have grown, but you're still the fighter I measure myself against. The wrestler at the summit I have to defeat! Incredible. Which makes me want to beat you even more!
There's the opening!
He's pushing. He was expecting to avoid a throw, and the little demon took advantage of it.
I've spent enough time admiring your sumo. I've got one last technique to imbalance you!
It was a bluff. Tennoji resisted by moving his weight forward. Now, he can land it!
Go!
Whoa. He broke free! How could he evade it?
He wasn't using all his strength against the push. Tennoji kept some in reserve to counter the next move.
Ushio executed a perfect attack. Unfortunately for him, my brother's love for sumo is more intense. He uncovers all the info he can on potential challengers and pores over it. But that's not his only strategy. He envisions all possible scenarios, every play they'll make, all the ways he could lose to them. Rocking side to side, exchanging blows, then a push followed by his triple combo. That should have meant victory for Ushio. One problem. My brother already anticipated it, and came up with a counter.
He's a fearsome adversary. Whenever I imagine my opponents, I build them up to be something larger than life. Usually the worst-case scenarios I base my strategies around are unrealistic. Usually. But not with you, Onimaru. Your blade was pressed against my throat. I used to be small, same as you, right up until my first year of middle school. I barely avoided wandering that merciless hell you've lived through these last several years. But you've made it to the other side, and here you stand. I'm in awe of you. The problem is you're wound up too tight. You want to be a Yokozuna, don't you? The absolute best of the best. If that's your goal, try to enjoy bouts a little more. If sumo's your life, and you love it, then no matter what setbacks you face, there's only one thing you can do. You have to smile. 6-point torso slice! What's with that look in his eye? One last desperate act? Thought so. I expected nothing less. That's what makes you so damn cool!
The West Side wins!
Tennoji is victorious with an arm lock throw.
You've given me plenty to think about, Onimaru. I won't be celebrating this victory. Not out of gratitude or enlightenment, but respect for your style.
Since he doesn't meet the minimum height requirements, his only shot at getting into the Pro League was to become a high school Yokozuna here at the Inter-High. After that, he could enter the All-Japan National Championships. And now that path is closed. It's over.
Well, guess I lost. Dude was really strong, wasn't he? No use crying over spilt milk. We got the team tournament up next. Just gotta shake it off. Besides, I'm only a first year. There'll be other chances for me to join the Pro League.
It won't be the same. Tennoji will have graduated. All the work you put in was so you could beat him.
So, for the team matches, what's the order? Where's Kirihito?
You don't need to fight in the team tournament.
Captain, why not?
Sorry?
We talked it over and came to a decision. Just as I thought. Were you planning on telling us?
I'm perfectly fine. This is nothing.
Tsuji's calling for a taxi to come pick you up. Then you're going to the hospital.
Did you forget about our promise? We're making Dachi High the best in Japan!
Hey.
The individual tournament, getting into the Pro League, that was my mountain to climb, but Dachi High winning. We all dreamed of making that happen. What about you? And Yuma? This is the only year you'll be on the team. Don't take this away. Please let me help. I want to make at least one dream become a reality. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. Just get ready for the bouts tomorrow and the day after. You're not done, Ushio. Your dream of joining the Pro League isn't over. Not as long as the team tournament's still up for grabs.
Huh? Wait, I thought Shorty had to win his match. That was the only way he could become a Yokozuna and get a spot at the Nationals.
Well, that's how it usually works. But more than one can earn that title.
Huh?
For the past 2 years, Tennoji has had so much success, he was the only one given the honor. Before him, though, there were 2, sometimes 3 who received the mantle.
Okay, but at the pace he's been going, he's probably gonna be the only one selected again.
Look, sure, we know Shido Tennoji has been unstoppable. But if he had his first defeat, it wouldn't matter if it was during the team tournament.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee it'll work, though. Tottori Hakuro might lose to some other school's team before we even draw them.
Okay, maybe. Then we'll just take down whichever one beats Tennoji. Anyway, that's the strategy. I know it's got a slim chance of working, but it's the only one we got, so we have to try. The Master knows a good doc. They should get you fixed up in no time. While you're healing, we'll make sure to survive the team competition. You said getting to the professional league was your mountain to climb. But from now on, it's also our dream. You want to be the strongest high school sumo? We'll work to give you another shot at it.
Show off? Let us carry some of the weight, too.
You can count on it. We got this.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Let's do it, Ushio. We're gonna win again and again and keep winning until those big shots finally take notice and are practically begging you to compete in the Nationals.
Yeah.
The Odachi High Sumo Club's Yuma Gojo. His henchmen are Hashi, Funaki, and Saigo. Dachi High's mascot is Chanko the cat. Very cute.
Bro, kinda creeper.